Hey everybody, this is Phil from Woods Tree Farm. Thanks for tuning in today. And this video today is going to be a little bit different, actually a lot different than all of my other videos, because this will be the first video on a marketing topic. Ever since we started this channel, I wanted part of what we do on this channel to be about the actual business side of starting our business, and digital marketing is something that I do as a day job, so I actually know a lot more about this topic than I do about anything else that I do on the farm, because I have little or no background in agriculture and property management. So everything that I've done up to this point has been pretty much a learning experience, but this is something that I know plenty about, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with you. So today I want to share with you what I consider to be one of the most overlooked items for small businesses, and I think it's particularly important if you have a farm business, or really if you have any business where you expect your customers to come to your business location. This is critically important. And if you have a business where you service an area, this is also important. So I'm going to speak to this purely from the perspective of a farm business like ours, but really this applies to any physical business. So what I'm talking about is Google My Business. Google My Business is a service from Google, and it's the Google My Business listings that populate what you see on Google Map results when you do a search on Google. So Google My Business is your portal as a business owner to get in and put in accurate information about your business, and through there you can also do a few other things, which I'll show you here in a minute. But a few weeks ago, if you saw my update video where I showed my mailbox at my property entrance, there's really only one reason I put up that mailbox. I don't care to get mail at that location, honestly. We get all of our business mail at our home, which is at a different address. But the mailbox at the property I set up for one reason, and that is because Google My Business requires physical postal verification to set up a new business on there. And actually, there are other ways to verify a business that are kind of buried deep in the terms of Google My Business, but it's much more complicated and it takes a lot longer to get that set up. So for me, putting up a mailbox and requesting postal verification was pretty quick and easy, and that's why I chose that route. So that's really first step, is go ahead, set up your profile in there, and before anything shows up on Google Maps, they're going to request verification, and what that involves is sending you they call it a postcard. It's actually more of a security mailer where you have to tear off the three sides, but they want to send you this postcard. Inside it has a verification code that has to be keyed in online on the listing that you create. Once that's done, everything that you put in Google My Business shows up on Google Maps. So that you can obviously put in your business name, your website, your phone number, your hours, any other pertinent information related to your business category, and your products and services can all go in there, and I'll give you a walkthrough of that here in a little bit. Google My Business is also where users or your customers can submit reviews for your business, and it's those reviews that populates the star rating that you see on Google Maps. So all of those things together makes Google My Business a powerful tool for small businesses, and it's really, really important to have a presence there, and it's really going to change how visible your business is online. So your goal in setting up your website and setting up Google My Business is so that you can show up, your business can show up when a potential customer goes to Google and searches something like, in my case, Christmas trees near me, or Christmas trees near Richmond, Virginia, or Christmas Tree Farm, or Fall Festival near Richmond, Virginia. I want my business to show up for any of those kinds of searches, and if your profile on Google My Business is fully populated and you also have that same content on your website, you have a very, very high likelihood then of showing up for those competitive searches that a prospective customer might be doing. So Wanted to share with you because I think a lot of small businesses, particularly a lot of small farm businesses, overlook this step of setting up Google My Business. And like I said, it's critically important for visibility, because without that listing, you'll never show up on map results. And if you're not on the map, you're simply not going to exist for that potential customer. So let's go ahead and do a little walkthrough here of all of the different parts of Google My Business, and I'll show you how we set up ours. Our listing has only been up for about a week so far, and it's about, I don't know, 90% populated at this point. But I'll show you all of the important parts. This is also something that you can publish posts to regularly, just like you might do on Facebook or Instagram. So posting regular updates about the products that you have available, or any kind of seasonal offerings, or anything that's new at your farm. You can also publish events through the platform. So we'll go into this and I'll show you a little bit about how that works. Here we go. So your listing starts with a visit to google.com/business. If you don't have a Google account, you're going to have to create one. And once you do, it'll guide you through the steps to sign up. I'm just going to show you here the most important things to put in your profile in order to get the best bang for the buck for visibility for your farm. When you go through the setup process, it'll require you to put in your business name, your primary category, your physical address, phone number. If you have a website, you can put that in. And that's pretty much it as far as a requirement. You'll also want to put in a description about your business. And then if you have some photos for your business, you can put those in as well. At a minimum, you should put up a cover photo and your logo, but I encourage you to put some additional photos about your business. A quick note about business categories. When you first set up your account, it will guide you to put in your primary business category, and then it moves you through the setup process from there. But when you come back to this page after you're all set up, you'll have the ability to put in some secondary categories. I've already put in a couple for myself, but this is a big opportunity, especially if you offer several different products or services, and you maybe have multiple revenue streams for your business. You can put in all the appropriate categories for your business and not just the primary one. From this dashboard will be where you manage your reviews as well. So I encourage you to request reviews from your customers. The reviews that are put in through Google My Business are the same reviews that show up on Google Maps. We'll hop in Google here for a second and just show what some of this looks like. In my case, if someone searched for, let's see, Christmas tree farms, we'll just say near me, though my own farm is not near me right now. So it'll give me map results based on where I'm located right now, but none of these are actually Christmas tree farms. This one here is closed and is not opening again. And this is actually just a tree lot and not a farm. So if someone does this search and they're actually looking for a real Christmas tree farm, they're gonna not get what they want from the initial results, and they're gonna have to click into the map to explore it further. And when they do that, my farm will show up here. If someone doing the search is closer to my farm's location, my listing would show up for them first on that first page. But you can see here everything that I put in on the business listing is included in here. So all the obvious contact information, the photos that I had uploaded, the review that exists, and I only have one right now, the description that I put in, and then some posts that I made. And I'll go back and talk about posts here in a second. But all of the things that I can put in on my business profile show up here when someone views the results from a map. So you can see how it's really important to put all your information out here and really put your best foot forward with some good quality photos and full details about the products or services that you offer. So I mentioned in the beginning how this whole Google My Business platform is really overlooked by business owners. Here's a good example. The nearest Christmas tree farm to my farm, they've been around forever. They have a great reputation and everything, but they've never populated their listing. So they don't have any photos except what's available from Google Street View. And I know that they've never done anything with this because this link still shows up. So there's a link that says own this business. So this is something that was set up by Google and was not set up by the business owner. And so it just has basic public information available for this business and nothing else. So there aren't any details in here about exactly which varieties of trees they offer, what their hours are. There's no link to a website. In fact, I don't even know if they have a website. So you can just see it's not as built out as the one that I have, which obviously has more to it with the reviews and the description and the posts, and then links to some of our other properties. I said I was going to mention something about posts. So just like you would post on Facebook or Instagram, you can just add an update about your business. You can upload a photo, and after you upload a photo, you can write the content of your post and share it. And I showed you how that shows up when someone does a search and finds your business. They can see your recent posts here on the result. There's also a separate post type for events. So we have our Fall Fest coming up. If you do events, you can put an event photo, event title, the specific event dates, and so on. And it will be highlighted differently than the standard post. It'll show up as an event with all the details. So some really good ways here to get some additional exposure through your Google My Business listing. All right, well, thanks for watching this quick little video about Google My Business. If you've got a farm business, go ahead and set that up. It is completely free. Of course, once you're in there, Google's going to be hitting you up to try to advertise with them as well. That's just what they do. But you can get 100% of the functionality from Google My Business without paying a single dime. So go ahead and do it today. If you got any questions about how Google My Business works, or frankly anything else related to online marketing for your business, let me know. Like I said, that is my day job. I work for a marketing agency during the week, and I run my farm on the weekends, and that is a topic that I know plenty about, and I'd be happy to answer your questions if you have any. So thanks for watching today. Appreciate you taking the time here on the channel. If you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe as well so you can keep up with all the other work that we're doing out on the farm. And I look forward to sharing additional marketing tips with you in the future. See you later.